Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Delah. I'm student in English Education Study Program, State Islam University of Raden Fatah, Palembang. I am from PBN 1 and today I will explain about the effect of free sex on heal among idle set. The effect of free sex on heal among idle set. What is free sex? Definition free sex. Definition free sex. There are two. In the one in general, sex or sexual interaction outside of marriage. Sex that is carried out free changers partners. That is not in accordance with the norms that exist in society. And two in Islam. In Islam, free sex or sexual interaction outside of marriage is called zina. Zina is the name for sexual relation between a man and woman without a legal marriage. The public view about sex and the one dirty and the two invite it to disguise, and the three nista, and the last is creepy. Free sex among trees. Currently, the discussion about free sex among idle set is not strangers to talk about among and teenagers. In fact, many teenagers have dared to do this without sticking. Next, sabda Rasulullah SAW, virgin and young men who commit adultery burns 100 times for adultery are abusive acts that are strictly prohibited religion. Quran Surat Al-Isra ayat 32. Do not affront adultery. Verily, adultery is a heinous word and a very evil way. Next, factor causing free sex. Before someone dares to have sex outside of marriage, usually there are several causes stages that are called carried out, namely the one holding heads, and the two kiss, cheek, and foreheads, and three lip kiss, four cuddly, and five feeling body, and the last is having sex. Factors causing free sex. Family environment, sufficient education, norms, and religions provided by parents, lack love and attention from parents, whether or not the parents' exemplary is enough. Next, community environment. Less supportive environment dominates by prostitutes, drugs, each. Social environment. Interaction with teenagers who want to be called childrenship is more often filled with negative activities, hanging out, drugs, alcohol, wearing tight clothes, and showing curves. And next, factors causing free sex. lack religious education, lack of sex education, watching pornographic media, VCD, internet, television, and the last is economics factors. The effect of free sex and drop out, a young failed marriage, and with pregnancy, abortion, and the last is venereal disease. Next, the effect of free sex on physical health. Free sex is often associated with a high risk of developing a sexually transmitted infection. Sexually transmitted infection are flashed from one person to another through sexual activity, either vaginal, oral, or anal. Here are some types of sexually transmitted infection in casual sex. 1. Chlamydia. Chlamydia is caused by chlamydia bacteria for transmitted in males who have chlamydia usually develop symptoms of inflammation in the urinary tract, fevers, fluids discharge from the penis, veins are wet in the north side. As for women marked by urinary and cervical infection, ulcers in the uterus, irritation and flow of foreign fluids, the vagina, flat hot in urination, lower abdominal fluid, and external building. Syphilis or King Lions. Syphilis was also known as the Lion King's disease. It is caused by a bacteria, Treponema valiandans, that has a geologic virus between 10 90 deaths. Syphilis is characterized by small, round, shaped wounds that appear almost invariably inside or around the genitals, anus, or mouth. Less iterated sufferers may develop blindness, deafness, skin ulcers, hair disease, hair damage, paralysis, and fungal infection, candida. For women who contracted a yeast infection, it could be an itch around the vagina area. As for the male, the red efforts on the tips the penis. If it gets severe, the area looks like a burn. HIV/AIDS. It is from an infection of the human immunodeficiency virus HIV that causes the immune system to deficiency. HIV can be transmitted by direct contact between a layer of skin in the skin or the flow of blood and liquid containing the HIV virus. Fluids include blood, semen, vaginal secretions, and breast milk. If not treated promptly, HIV can grow into a daily disease called acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It's 5. Genitals feel. Genitals transmitted through contacts between fabrics here. It's tricks but weak for feel it two heads in the genitals hair, which causes an itch around the genitals area. Genitals area. Next, a forthcoming free sex behavior. 4 parents and 3 to be emphatic. Provides religions education from an early age. Understanding but sex education to children according to age level. Give attention and understanding to either sex. Be a good friend to either sex. And for teens, participants in positive activities. Recitation, school, social organization. Choosing friends and social involvement. Finds joy in games. Finds hang out with and clear. Finds watching porno films. Think carefully. Okay, I think that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.